Future people, thank you for joining us tonight, and I hope you guys will enjoy this wonderful program tonight. It has been a very hostile week for people around Australia, and I hope that I will see the brighter day as the week move ahead. We have the COVID-19 problem keep growing, mostly in Victoria, so we hope that people, at the end of the day, we have a cure to this, and a lot of people get vaccinated, probably. I know in some sectors, they have made it mandatory that you must vaccinate before you get to work. So those that have opposed vaccination now we face the consequence. They will get vaccinated by force. So it's one of those things that will get mandated to. When you talk about people in Africa, they will tell you, COVID-19 is still not real. But in Australia, COVID-19 is real. So we are trying everything possible to make sure that we get vaccinated, and hopeful at the end of the day, we have a good thing today. In terms of other things happening around Victoria and Australia, I don't have much. I saw a video, picture of our Prime Minister, cooking, which makes me happy to see a top official having a meal. That's a great thing. Happiness is something that we all deserve, and it's all what we all requested. That's our life should be happy wherever you are, irrespective of what country, irrespective of your background, your tribe, your language. You deserve happiness. You deserve protection. You deserve security. That's what we all, advocate for. Nobody wants to see each other being oppressed or being killed or being, marginalized because of, you are blessed different, or maybe because you progress, or maybe because others are intimidated about you. We strive to see a nation that grows, a nation that accepts each and every one, a nation that the people can stay and dialogue, and they get answer. That brings us to the end tonight's topic. Fortunately, I'm still waiting for those that are supposed to join us, but I don't know. One sending message that's kind of running late, so I don't know. But before then, I hope everybody's well, and it's a wonderful weekend, and I hope you guys will. Oh, you always here with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you wherever you're watching. Thank you very much. Okay, just say thank you for watching. So whatever you are doing and wherever you're watching, tonight's topic will be a very great topic that we all share together, without people or not without, but it's just like, just share a thing. I must be honest with you, let's put sentiment aside. Tonight's topic is not about, you are from the region of Southeast, claim to be Biafra, or you're from region of Oduduwa, or you're from region of Arewa. Just be frank with what you're doing. Like we say in this country, that everybody, each and individual, deserves security, deserve protection. When you argue things, then you come to the table. Whoever that win the argument win. Is that not true? That's what politics is all about. If your idea win, then others go away. If your idea didn't win, then you lose. Then you wait for your turn next time. But when you turn to violence, start killing and doing other sort of things, then that becomes something different. As I like Duncan Mighty. Duncan Mighty was sung. His song these days like raise eyebrow to many people from the Biafra area. So we appreciate his music, Duncan Mighty. So his music is something that we all cherish. And I will start his music while we wait for others. If we don't see them, then we'll continue our program tonight, I think
If you are that for that must stop. If you find me, I must try to make my name. It's when I see them at night, and I'm still waiting on it. Wait, oh. Time to
I was so tired. Yes, I can't dance. That's it. Good day, Megan. Good day, guys. Good day, everybody. Thank you for joining us. So, guys, share this program forever. So, all heads, yeah. Thank you wherever you're watching this program. Help me share the program. So it seems like we couldn't connect with our brother. We couldn't connect with our brother. It's just still finding it difficult to connect with us. I don't know. I tried to see if we can connect with him, but it's getting like we can't connect with our brother. So what can I do? How can I do that? And we'll probably go by when whatever he posts, then we can read it out. That may make it more easier. If we can't connect with you, we'll do it that way. So anyway, to guys, welcome to tonight's program. As we see, just a quick one. If it's your first time of joining Lawube, please you can hit subscribe to our YouTube, Lawube YouTube. You can click like on Facebook. If you would like, you can share a program wherever you're watching, either now or later. Tonight, like we're deepening something that happened in Biafra land. The eastern side of Nigeria. We just try to be honest as much as we can. We try to be honest and make sure we stop where it is. Now, guys, today we'll be looking on the issue of Chinwe. I know a lot of people will be thinking, oh yeah, I know he's a man that wore Biafran clothes, and so therefore he deserved what he got. But remember, there's no time Biafran cloth is a banned cloth. Even during the surrender, Nigeria say there's no way, no vanquish. There's no way. Biafra never lost their war. Therefore surrender, and it's that Friday Ephraim, when he was handing over, I told him that these people should be integrated into the country. If not, their children will rise up and fight again. So many of us will watch with cry, tears. If you have not watched Chinwe Etelago's movie, you need to watch it now again and again and again. Even, at the point of arrest, I don't want to show that video because the video is so hurtful for you to see. Chinwe Etelago, those guys, they're there, is old enough to be their grandfather. Even Buhari himself, Chinwe Etelago is old enough to be his, his senior. Meted that disgrace, asked him, they asked him to sit down, the way they carried him. In Igbo land, we must go back to Igbo land. It's hardly we carry our father that way. There's some things we have for our elders. We don't do that. We can't just come a grown-up man this way and we just raised him like those way the military raised him, carried him and over there. When I watched the video, I wanted to share the video to tonight's program, but I feel so hot to show such a video. You are an elderly kingsman, a man who have given so much people, that have cured so much people's, high blood BP. You have, make so much family to be happy, even when there's sadness. To see the way the military dragged him, they dragged him, beat him, humiliate him in front of thousands of millions around the world that watch that video. I find it very, 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 very devastating. I think one of our brother would like to connect to us. Well, bro, if you're connecting, like, I can't see your face. It's better you connect with your face because, I'm sorry, just connect with your face so that we can see. It's better that way than to not to see your face. I would appreciate that, please. Thank you. So, when I saw the way our brother was dragged, beaten, and in fact, the soldiers were just making caricature of him. This is something that we see that will never happen in the North. A man, he came, he said it. He said, I came down there to use the little money I have. It is so Nigeria. So I came down there to, to support people, to help the, the vulnerable people. He said, I took out 10,000 to show you how this man, how good he is. He didn't even travel with security. Look at the car he's traveling with. He traveled as a simple man, somebody who loves his people. But what happened to him? The Nigerian government dragged him. Bro, you have to come with, let me see, what is that? Then we need to connect with microphone before you can add them to the list. Okay, yeah. So you have to come with microphone, all those things, I can, yeah, and video. So much better. So guys, the way you drag him, many of us laugh, many of us smile. But to me, you can see those people that made the video, they were shouting, oh my God, look at how these people are dragging this man. Those people, they feel powerless. That's young boys, they're young men. Because with that, the way they are shouting, the way police are dragging this man, if they have something in their hand, they will definitely react to that thing Nigerian soldiers are doing. Sometimes I know this thing, the Nigerian media will not carry this because you see in this form is the soldiers that are instigating the violence. They are trying to make people to react. The people are there. He was with his clothes there. Nobody. He did not ask people to protest. He did not come out and say, "Am I POP?" or even protest for Nnamdi Kanu. He didn't do that. He stopped, buy bread to share to people, to give them from the little he earned. Those soldiers that carried him there, none of them will spend their 10 kobo, their 1 naira to give people. None of them will spend their 5 naira to give to those vulnerable people. That they will use those guns to intimidate them and steal from them. So he said, I came down there to take out 10,000 to buy something for people. Why are you guys? What wrong have I done? Even here in Australia, I know even in Australia, you can wear a military clothes. You can wear whatever you like to wear. Nobody will come and question you. I wonder when this thing happened, irrespective of which side you rely on, you may say, I don't want Biafra, I don't want this. As a Nollywood actor, you can wear different kinds of costume. You can actually wear Kingstons, you wear priest clothes to act your movie. None of you voiced out, you leave it for the side of the East. You see how divided the country is? Why can't the country be realistic and divide itself? Because if the country is not divided, they will stand with one voice and speak. Because it's divided, when things happen to the East, they allow the Eastern to talk. When it happened to the South, they allow the Southern to talk. When it happened to the North, they allow the Northerners to talk. When they're humiliating our men, but this, in terms of this one, his acting have benefited a lot of family, both the North, the South, the East. Why can't people come out and speak when evils are meted on gentlemen like this? You know, we begin to look onto what is going on. Chinwe Telago, you know, look, he says it was humiliated. This is beyond humiliated, you know. I remember as a kid in Igbo land, if you do this to your father, your mom or your dad will ask you to go and apologize. But what happened? Nigerian soldier did it to an elderly kingsman, and nobody said anything. The governors, tomorrow they will ask you, they will say this is happening, unknown men are doing this, and unknown gunmen are doing that. Nobody is saying things. They just keep quiet. But when the youth react this day, because they did not react when this thing are happening to their elders, when youth react and start going to their house to destroy their houses, they will start calling, oh, why are you guys are doing this? But when this kind of thing happening, nobody's reacting. You begin to wonder what kind of state governors you have. You begin to wonder, what kind of state governors you have. Nigerian military find it so easy. Look at, this guy is not armed. He went to buy bread. Look at where he is. Just a gentleman on his own. About 4 men surrender him without arm. Look at those youths. You can see the youth looking there helplessly, looking around helplessly. If those youths have arms, I don't think those military will go free. This one of those things that you see, you begin to shed tears. People said, you may say that Southeast, that's what they deserve or this thing. There's nothing wrong for you to say today, just like husband and wife. A lot of divorcee, I read this, sorry. I don't know why I have video problem here, but let me go out and come again. Okay, thank you very much. That would be very good. Thank you very much. So, this is something that caused the whole problem. Oh, it's still something. Still causing the same problem. If you use Chrome, I think if you use Chrome and see, or you try your video area and see if you can get the video. I don't know how you can go through YouTube if that's fine for you. If you are with your YouTube channel, you probably make it more easier for you. So you see, when you look at those youths, how many youths there? There are about 7 or 8 soldiers against about 10 youths, watching them, humiliating their own father, humiliating somebody, a notable man. In the North, I ask people in the North, I grew up in the North. I spent all my life in the North. I know in the North, you cannot do this in the North. Okay, I will. Thank you very much. Yeah, I know in the North, you cannot do this to anybody. You cannot do this to Mohammed Shetta. You cannot do this to Dantata. How many? Okay, tell me how many Eastern politicians that are not elected that Nigerian military will go and guide when they went to visit their party? But listen, Atiku went to visit party, PDP party. What happened? They gave him Nigerian major to guide him. But in the East, it doesn't happen that way. In East, they hardly get policemen, unless ex-governors. So you see what is going on here, how these people are treating the East. Let's just fix the fact, irrespective of which side you belong to. You belong to Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, wherever. Because what happens is that if you don't say the truth will not set you free. This problem, I'm not in support of a nation break or this thing. A multicultural nation can flourish. In this country, we are multicultural. I told people, check out a video that's coming up on Tuesday. Please make sure you look at Lawube's YouTube on Tuesday. We have very important video there. You see, you take your hands to judge by yourself and see what is actually going on and see why people are reacting the way they are reacting. If you don't do the right thing, definitely you will get this response. You get this response that you are seeing that's happening today in the country. Chinwe Tolago here does not challenge these people. This military man knows what that cap represents. Not every man can wear the red cap. It's a title holder. It's a traditional custodian. I'm also a custodian. But what happened? They disrespect this guy. They just tore him up as if he's a kid. Even your own kid, you will not tore him that way. They kill him. They can him. Drag him to their post. We ask Buhari, if you're too quick saying that Eastern people has no security, this and that, now they bring the military. Look at the East. The East got no good road. These are the Eastern places. They got no good road. Why don't you respond the way you respond to your military and come to face the Eastern road? These are the major roads. Aba, Onitsha, Owerri. The road, there's no road here. How can you be in this place if you're not rebel? How can you be in this place where the oils are not rebel? These are federal roads. If the Nigerian government, you say, okay, it's a federal government to act because this is federal road, it's not the government road. Have the federal came there to walk, children drive them away? People say marginalization. These are just playing out. This is not just from, just playing something out of nowhere. It's just the reality, those people there. And you think that they will stay with your country. Can't they go and look for another better place to do their thing? If they ask you to let us go, and we can take care of our own. They know how to fight their own. They know how to fight their own. So if their own will eat and go free, then they can handle it by themselves. But when their own start giving excuse that it's Abuja, then you better cut it. The Eastern Road is not working. If you go to Aba, it's hard for you to connect from one east state to another east state. It's very hard. Very, very dangerous. Sorry, guys, while I'm doing this, I'm reading some comments, some comment that interest me, I will play. So if it's very hard for you to connect to other east state to one state to the other. If the federal government is quick to present the army because he feel that maybe people are, clamoring for Biafra or whatever it is, why can't federal government do the same thing when he see that the road of that state is not working? Look at the state, it's not working. It did not bring military to come and fix the road, but you bring the military to come and shoot the youth, campaigning that we don't want this road. Either we dialogue or we leave the country. Who on earth that will have everything that you need to leave, but you're not getting hand of it? Why can't you say, okay, I don't want to share with you again, let me have it for my own? It's everywhere. So I keep saying that what the Nigerian government is doing, we turn against them. Remember the IPOP. The IPOP always carry their flag, shout from here to tomorrow that we want Nigeria, we do this, we are not Nigerian. Nobody talks to them. They told you that we are non-violent. That's what their leader is preaching. We are not violent organization. What happened? The Nigerian government pushed them to the wall. Now they start, everybody shouting. The same thing will happen one day when they keep pushing these people to the wall, always pushing them to the wall. One day, the whole thing will blow off. And when it blows off, then we don't know. So when it blows up, we don't know how it will go. Because, when we talk of all this Nigerian thing, we see that the government of Nigeria is typically, playing game with people's life. Nigerian military, please make sure you watch Lawube on Tuesday video coming out there. Let me just give you a kind of a bit of information. Nigerian military have been a disgrace to military entirely. I've been in this country for a long time. Like, I hardly see any military in the street. I don't even know who is military. I can even wear camouflage. I have my camouflage cap here. I have it. I wear it anytime, any day. Nobody talk to you. In fact, the military here are actually displaying. You hardly see them with gun, because that's the work of police. Police have various departments that works. Police have intelligence department. Like those days, I remember those days when we were in Bruno State. Those days, like there's a hotel close to us. One time, very early in the morning, I was talking to my friend, and this man, they came start chatting with us. We are playing ball outside. To be precise, not Pop Mari area. I don't know, Jijeri area. Yes, I was playing soccer with my friend around that area then. This man came and started playing with us, laughing. We thought maybe they are with us, we choose them. But we don't know that these people are spies. They are intelligent officers targeting some criminals that they feel lodged in the hotel nearby. So luckily to them, those criminals are coming out, they just bam. They leave the ball and rush them, cock their gun. Don't know they are playing with gun. We are playing with pistol. So this is what you see. Police have different departments that will tackle everything, even not the DSS. They have different departments that's supposed to tackle the whole thing. But what happened is that the Nigerian police have lost their structure. The Nigerian police does not know their job. What they do is that when they see you, they want to collect bribe, they want to intimidate you. Remember, police have been intimidating Eastern people for a long time until they arise and start today and tell them that no more, you guys should leave our city. So you can only push people, read your history, you can only push people so far. But when they start against you, Musa, I must say this. Musa, I must reply. You see, stop this lie and propaganda, Mr. Lawrence Lawube. Do this. Did this road belong to the federal government or state? That's federal road. That is federal road. So it's federal road, and the government need to fix that road. So that's federal road. The army are meant to protect the internal and external. No, the army are not meant to protect the internal and external. The police does their work, but when police are overpowered, in this case, police are not overpowered. Police work with their intelligence and everything. And once the armies are there, they become in a strategic way. Not somebody going to buy bread or somebody driving your car. You just pull him over. If they are meant to search, okay, they can search his car. They have every right to search his car, maybe for safety reason or whatever reason. But to drag an other man that way, Musa, by your name, it seems like you come from the northern side. Can you go and drag somebody like Mohammed Shetta? Can you drag all those Dantata? You can't do this thing to them. And this guy is beyond that man. Because I grew up in the north, I can know that man. But Mohammed Shetta, nobody know him in the eastern side. But in the northern side, you know him as one of your great musicians. And they can't do it to Dantata. But he came here and he came to the eastern side. You find it so easy. They do this. If they do this in the north, the Ramaji will set them and bless. The barrack will be burning. Even an army among them, the military among them will rebel among them and expose those people that did that. They will never have their way out. But the Igbos, I know the Igbos are among those military men there. That's the southeastern road. Look at how the road, these are the road, the government could not fix this road, but they are quick to go. If the police are overpowered because they are not doing their job, what caused the problem the first time? What caused the problem the first time? When you push people to the wall, when police leave their job, collecting bribe, doing some sort of thing, to let police become criminals. Then what do you expect? When people are carrying banner, police start shooting them. The same thing are happening here. they're carrying banner, you shoot them, you shoot them. Now tomorrow they will start rebelling against the army. When they come fully for the military, it will become a full war. That's simple. Because simple. I'll bring you you have a lot to say. So no, I'm just telling you the truth, Musa. That's just the truth. So when people okay, for the sake of this program, I don't know if you can copy this. For the sake of this program, for the very first time, I will release this thing here. Click it if you can. Okay, for the very first time, I will release this link for you. Now, Musa, you can click that link. If you can, click the link. Okay, click the link if you can. Click that link. You can join us through YouTube or wherever. You can come in. But please, if you want to come in now, you can come in, or you can always ring us. But guys, let's be frank with it. Let's take our sentiment aside. This is something that Nigerian government, this is a failure of government. The Southeastern people are being marginalized. Look at the road. This road is very dangerous. This road is kill more than the unknown government you guys are talking about. So yeah, you are very serious. Before bringing it in, let's just keep this simple and not too much about it. Okay, thank you very much.
But you have to snap. Yeah, good day, Mr. Lawube. How are you?
Yeah, thank you very much for joining me today. I hope that we keep this snappy and for the very first time I share this link.
I saw your program.
I can't hear you. If that's
can you hear me?
I think your mic, yeah.
Can you hear me? Hello?
I probably from your mic. So this is the very first time I share my link. So it probably, yeah.
No? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Actually, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I cannot hear you. Let me check if you muted. It's not muted here. It probably come from your side.
There's no mute in my side.
Oh, I can hear him. Really? Speak. Let me hear. I think it's me you are hearing. You can't hear him. So guys, while Musa is trying to check his microphone, I hope we can all keep quiet and wait for him to check. I hope everything goes well on the microphone. Finally, can you
hear me now?
It's still not working.
Can you hear me?
Check your side, Lawube. I think my side is okay. Did I put pause? I think everything is okay here. Yeah, the other guy that come before is having a problem too. I can hear you both. Oh, really?
But can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Wow. Sorry.
Okay, so how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I think you
have a live program.
Yeah, it's my very first time to share my link out. You're so keen to share what. To be honest with you, I respect your opinion. I respect everybody's opinion. I hope anyone that will listen now or later will respect his opinion. He may not agree with you.
Exactly. I want to buttress my point by saying that in anything you want to say about what is happening in Nigeria, you need to put everything in perspective. Okay. You ought not to be taking side in making analysis or trying to make a judgment on a particular issue that is happening.
Okay.
You and I know that there has been so much problem within the Southeast that entails that security architecture there is very porous. So many policemen and soldiers and also security personnel and also some individuals within the society or the community have been losing their lives.
Yeah.
Good. So in essence, if you are talking about the route, none of the two should be neglected. The federal government should feed the route and also should what? Tackle the security situation. Or are you insinuating that the federal government, because they refuse to feed the route, they should leave the security to be more porous in the southeast? Is that what you're insinuating?
Yeah.
Why can't you? I'm coming, please. Yeah, why can't you, at the first time, commend the ability or the action taken by the government to see that they maintain peace and order within the southeast first, before condemning them of not fixing the federal road? And if they refuse to fix the federal road, is the responsibility of the people within the southeast or their representative to talk about it so that the federal government will fix their route?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I am not saying it's right for the federal government not to fix their route, but in essence, both of the two are very paramount, are very important, so to say. Security of the lives and property is important. Fixing of the road is also important.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So go on with your point.
Yeah, but to me, I think that the federal government, they were so quick to rush to the to kill the vulnerable people. Why can't they use the same quickness to fix the road? Me and if you are in the north, it's not easy. It's very easy or very hard for you to see somebody to abuse somebody like Mohammed Shatta. You know Mohammed Shatta? Do you know him?
Mohammed who?
Mohammed Shatta. That plays music.
Mohammed Shatta.
Yeah. So you see, when we
says
saw, when you
saw, says who?
Said even myself, because if you do that,
no. Wait, please. That is why I say everything you want to say, please, you should put everything in perspective. It's not everybody in the north that loves or follow Mohammed Shatta singing, or what do you call it? His chorus. No, it's not everybody.
Yeah.
So for you to say that it's very difficult to see someone abusing Mohammed Shatta, why? Why would you say so? It's not everybody that likes the song or what he's doing. It's not everybody. So I didn't see any correlation of bringing Mohammed Shatta into this issue. There's not any correlation.
Why? There is, because someone like Chinwe Telago, like when you see our program start first time, someone like Chinwe Telago, the legendary guy that the military disgrace, someone like that, it takes a lot for the military.
Coming from this perspective, Mr. Lawube, sorry, please. Coming from this perspective of this veteran actor of the Nollywood, I know him.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
But if you're going to put everything in perspective, you and I know it was very dangerous and also very irrational for him to appear in that aspect. Let me give you an example. I'm coming. We have taken almost maybe 5 or 4 days in a row. In every blessed day, someone must be killed in Anambra State. Yes or no?
Yeah, somehow like that. Yeah.
No, don't say yeah. Yes or no? It's just a question of yes or no.
Not every 5 days. If not every 5 days, actually.
I say for the past 5 days. I didn't say as for the past 5 days before the military was sent. Every day you must find someone that has been killed in Anambra State. That's so.
But let's say this.
I'm coming. There is a point I want to make. That is why I'm asking you this question.
Okay, yes. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah,
okay,
we are
good.
right. Yeah.
Okay, good. Secondly, you and I know whether it is maybe lawful or unlawful, IPOB or what you call it, Biafra has been proscribed as what terrorist organization, so to say IPOB.
Yeah.
IPOB. No. Yeah. I'm asking you this question. I want to portray one point. That's why I'm asking you this question. Just say yes or no.
Okay, yes, okay, yeah, keep going, yeah. Okay, yes.
IPOB has been proscribed as what, a terrorist organization. Are you aware?
Keep going, yes.
Good. Number 2, the security situation within the state, so to say, within Southeast, the whole Southeast, but particularly recently in Anambra State, has been there are so many sorrows within the society. People have been killed. Houses have been burned. Is that so?
Yeah. Yeah.
So federal government decided to send some, is it 300 or something like that, soldiers to do a march or something like that, and within the southeast to show sign of what sanity within security structure within the southeast.
Yeah.
So it was very wrong for him, knowing knowing that there's a security issue situation in Anambra State, for him to wear a cloth that looks that symbolize what the flag of what Biafra or IPOP. It was very wrong for him. It was very wrong. Let's put it in perspective, please. Nobody is saying you are not allowed to to clamor for your freedom or something like that, but do it in the right way. It's simple as ABCD.
Musa, can I ask you which way is the right way? Which way is the right way, please?
Good.
Which way is the right way, please?
Okay, let me mention. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, clearly. Yeah.
Okay. Number one, if you really want to get a new country within a sovereign nation like Nigeria, you they have to go and look at the Multinational Video Convention of 1933. Wait, I'm coming, please. I'm coming. You don't ask me a question.
No, not about you. Please, if you are just listening, just hear him out. Different opinion make difference. Okay, this is just perspective. Ask Biafran, ask any politics. Let's just listen, be open-minded, and just listen this. Let's just go, rationally. Okay, keep going. Thank you.
I think there is what we call the Multinational Video Convention of 1933.
Okay.
Of 1933.
Yeah.
Everything, strategy, plan on how to get a new country has been stated clearly there. That's number one. Number two, you have to go through what? Your elected officials, your senators, your House of Reps members.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clear. Yeah, keep going. Okay, yeah, thank you.
Number three, you have to liaise with the foreign countries. For example, let's say France, let's say Germany, and other countries. What have you done to lure them to understand your call? Not by forcing people, not by killing people, not by threatening people. That's not how to get a new country. Nobody is saying people in the Southeast cannot get what they call Biafra. Nobody is saying that. But follow the right channel. It's simple as ABCD.
But these people have been following the right channel. But if it's a sensitive government,
how? You have to explain. Don't just make a clumsy statement. You have to explain how. Give me one step they have taken that is right. Give me one step, please. I want to know.
One step IPOP have taken. IPOP is a non-violence organization. Okay.
Pardon?
They are non-violence organization.
Says who?
Non-violence. Says my step.
Says who? Okay, should I give you an example? Should I give an example?
I give example. Yeah, keep going.
If IPOB is not a violent organization, or what do you call it? So to say, whatever you call it, I will give you 1, 2, or 3 examples. I had an audio or video of their leader asking people to go and kill policemen, collect their guns, and kill other policemen. Does that sound like a what do you call it, a non-violent organization? That is number one. Number two, during the NSTAS protest, he was on air calling his people to go and burn in Murtala Mohammed International Airport, to burn Tinubu Hotel.
No, that's not true.
Are you not aware with that?
No, that's not true.
You have never had that in the audio, to be sincere?
No, that's not true. Musa,
you have never had that audio, to be sincere?
Musa, you are a very learned guy. Musa, listen. I respect your brain. Listen, Musa, I respect your brain, but let's go back to how this started. Do you know that Nnamdi Kanu, when he was arrested, maybe in 2015, right? The court have given several orders for this guy to be released. What did the Nigerian government do? They violate his own personal rights. And when they later release this guy, what Nigerian government did, few days for him to go, maybe few weeks for him to go to court. They actually have inner agreement. Listen, they have inner caucus agreement with governors. Governors asked him to pull over. I have this tape. No, this is on record. Governors asked him to pull up this IPOB should stop. He told them that if my requests are met, then I will ask these people to stop. Even one of the men that go with him and asked him, how will you ask these people to stop? How possible can this be? He told them that it is possible. He said, if the Nigerian government should do what? Give us runway, help us so that we can have more seaport in that Ukwacha area. This is what it's on. Make people accessible area. No, don't shake your head. I'm not, it's, to be honest with you, there's nothing like bias here. Let's just be honest. How everything starts, that's what we have to go here. So, what Nigeria, they told me, okay,
ask you a simple question. You are deviating from the question I asked you. Wait, please. Whenever I'm coming. Yeah. Wait, please. It's your program. Let me just make one point, please. Whenever I'm having an intellectual discussion with someone, once I ask you, when you ask me a question, I outline the process to follow in getting a new country. And I ask you a question. You said IPOB is not a violent organization. I said, no. You said they are following the due process. I asked you, give me one due process, one good due process they follow. One. You have not given me. You're deviating from the point.
They're campaigning without violence.
Campaigning by telling people to go and die.
No. They haven't said people to go and die. That's what happened now.
Campaigning by asking people to go and stay in the bush. Is that a campaign? No, campaigning by telling people that Fulani are coming, where is lies and propaganda? Is that a campaign?
No. See, Musa.
Oh my God.
They didn't send anybody to die. When you're asking people that actually sending people to die, it's like Boko Haram, These are people who place we have problem. We don't have problem in the Southeastern. These are something that the government is actually the one instigating such a problem. Similar thing that the military are doing now. When they start reacting, people react from the government push, The same thing government did to Nnamdi Kanu.
What did you say?
People are reacting because of the government push them. Yes. As you are, Musa, now, somebody will push you. When I push you direct to that wall, to that thing there, you must react to me to push me back. You can't just get into that thing that way without reacting. If government could not go to Nnamdi Kanu's home and kill no less than 28 people.
That is lie. Wait, that's another lie, please. That's why I say it's a lie. Let me give you how it happens. Let me give you how it happens now.
Okay, tell me. Let me get your own version. Yes.
Are you aware 2 days before the court time, Nnamdi Kanu was in his hometown telling his people that he will go to Abuja and bring back Buhari's head?
No.
I'm leaving your program, please. But I'm leaving. Sorry, please. I can't. You're just denying the facts.
No, not true. Nnamdi Kanu said he was going to Abuja. No, he said he's going to Abuja with 1 million supporters. This is what he said.
What he said. He said he's going to Abuja to bring back Buhari heads. That is what he said.
Buhari will not be in court. How can you bring Buhari head who will not be in court with you?
Mr. Lawube, I thank you for the time given to me. I think in lesson.
Okay, let's take that one aside. What do you think about Boko Haram? Why are they not bombing Boko Haram?
Says who? When last were you in the north? Please say it. When last were you in the north?
Yes, quite for a long time I haven't been in the north anywhere.
That is the program. You have been subjected to be only listening to program that favors your feeling. You are dealing with emotion.
I see God
told you that Boko Haram have not been. Wait, please. Let me give you information you don't know, please.
Okay.
If you claim that Boko Haram have been left to do whatever they are doing, please, I want them to come and join Boko Haram so that they will do whatever they want to do in Nigeria. Please, let them come over to North and join Boko Haram.
Why would they join Boko Haram?
Then you are claiming, because you are claiming that they have been the government is just leaving them to do whatever. Are you aware about the amount of bombardment is going on in Maiduguri, Zamfara, Sokoto, and Kaduna? Are you aware? Did you know that information?
No, I got a friend.
Are you aware that I'm coming to you? Are you aware for the past 3 weeks there has not been network in Zamfara state? Are you aware?
I know that one, but Musa, do you know that I got a friend? Wait, Oh God, Musa is having a lot of network issue. I think he's having a network issue, but it's quite nice to, let's share opinion. If we don't, if we don't share opinion with people that sometimes we don't agree with, it's very hard to to get in depth of things. You know, we can always disagree to agree. Sometimes something, this is the problem that's happening in that Nigeria. There's never sit down to dialogue. There's never a time people sit down to talk to each other, to argue, even the, you know, the most heated argument. You know, then how can you guys come together and say one nation or Biafra or Duduwa, or everybody should go their way? It always hit. But when you can sit down and dialogue, like you see what Musa was voicing his own, I was, you know, saying based on my own information. Him also was saying based on his own limited information, likewise myself. It becomes a huge argument that, you know, we have to, you know, cross-check. Maybe at the end of the program, Musa may go back and research more and see maybe if there's any atom of what I say that is true. Likewise myself, I may go back to, you know, to look inward to know if there's a place I lied against, you know, the struggle, which I don't intend to, because I have nothing to profit to lie. So it's something that we all have to put our hands together. Musa, if you get, so you can always come in again and finish your view. So, you know, I appreciate those things. Like, you know, Lawube, like, you know, Lawube will give people the opportunity to speak their mind and share their view as much as, you know, you can, you know, in a respectful way and in respectful manners. Unfortunately, some of the members that need to come in are having network issues. Some came in without video, so that would be very hard for us to let in. We want it to be faced so that we can be able to dialogue with you and share with you. Also, Musa, I hope you can be here while we get to other topic that we're about to, you know, address too, because Nnamdi Kanu court case is coming, and we also try to see people's view. You know, Musa was saying here that Buhari reacted because Nnamdi Kanu said that he will be going to Abuja and bring Buhari's head. And I'm not very familiar with that term. So if you guys are watching Lawube and think that term is what he said, please, you know, quote me right, you know, because I literally, what I don't know, I don't accept it. I heard Nnamdi Kanu said, I'm going to Abuja with 1 million Biafrans. You know, I think that's enough, you know, because Buhari will not be in the courts here. Buhari as a president, he will only have a representative. He may have, you know, maybe occasionally calling to speak. If you want to speak, Nnamdi can ask him, why are you disturbing us? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? He may have that time. But in the court, I don't see him coming because I don't know, but I don't see him coming there. So guys, you see, this is something that they need to bring in the parliament. Whether you like it or not, the country is burning. They have to sit down face to face and hit each other with facts and figure. Why we should stay together and why you should not stay together. You know, everybody, I believe, the North have intelligence ones that will defend them. I believe also the Easterns have the intelligent ones because you guys elected them to be in the Senate, in the House member. So they can be there to dialogue this, because what is going, no matter whoever it is, if they kill 5 Biafran kill 1 soldier, the soldier have family. Whoever that die have family. The Biafran they kill have family. He may be the breadwinner of their family. You know, we don't want to see this cry. The soldier, somebody that allow her son or allow his son to be a military, they may have intention that this guy from there, the life of the family will be okay from what he aimed, or the soldier should go there and aim and look after his own self. Or do you know the pain of a mom to see that her son was killed in a battle or maybe in a normal duty, or her son was killed because the son went away or went out with his friend, or the son was killed because the son say, I'm fed up. Sometimes you can say, okay, my father, I'm fed up. I'm not coming up in this house again. I'm going to build my house somewhere else. It's similar thing to, you know, what is going on now. If you think that the issue of Biafrans are not, you know, okay to you, then you can call them and convince them. If they refuse, then you let them go. you guys, there we always, you shouldn't be struggling to keep somebody for years. This happened since 1967. I wasn't born then. Up to today, they leave this mess for us. Do you think you want to leave similar mess to your grandson? Do you want to leave similar mess to your great-great-grandchildren? You know, you don't know tomorrow, irrespective of where you are. You may say you are in Australia, you are there. But remember, I read a story of a lady who traveled from UK to Nigeria, only for her to be raped by Fulani herdsmen, raped, and her daughter been raped too. These are people that are staying. Maybe when these people, families are in UK, they never supported anything to do with struggle. When they came back, because they didn't speak, the consequence, they fix it. So that's why I always tell Australian people that don't think because you're in Australia or you're in a foreign country, maybe you have your good job going on, you have your good car, good house, your children are doing well. You think that you will not, there's no way this will affect you. But forgetting that future is very, people say future is pregnant. Future, that's why we are future people. Future is very important. Your son may decide tomorrow and find a lady that, the lady asked him to come to Nigeria. Going to that Nigeria, he became a victim of what you refuse to speak on, of what you refuse to fix. That's the problem people are having in Nigeria. So we should start thinking beyond ourselves. We should start thinking maybe in 30, 40 years. Now we are young. Things are going well. That's why we have to wake up. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu say it. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu say it, but okay. Okay. Yes, so Nnamdi Kanu said that. Wow, I don't know. Yes, Nnamdi Kanu said it, but it was directly to the court sitting. It was on a different issue. Okay, wow. I don't know. So if Nnamdi Kanu said it in directly court sitting, then that's a different issue than when he was released. So Musa, if you are still listening, somebody have just clarified that Nnamdi Kanu said one time that he's going to do that, but that was in court sitting. It's a different issue from what we are just saying today. So I don't know. I didn't come across that. But when they confirm it, and I hope another person can just let me know, So, if you're among those people that was getting to our program tonight and you couldn't connect because of your phone, I'm sorry, because I didn't see other way to do that. And, our StreamYard was tonight. I don't know. And thank you for somebody, Choma, that told me before that it's hearing him, but I didn't hear him then. So thank you for that person that says that too, because that makes me, I think probably this my microphone have somehow problem that somebody, okay, you are not saying the truth. Send the video. Let's watch. Okay. Okay, Choma was saying that it's not saying the truth then and all those things, but, Musa is out. So, guys, as we continue to watch what Nigerian government have done, we continue to see that Nigerian government, like I told Musa, if it's quick to act that way, why can't it be quick to repair their road? That's a simple thing. You instigate problem. When we talk about instigation, it's like when you start babbing somebody, when you start bullying somebody, sometimes they react. And when they react, that is very bad. It was not directly. It was not that, okay, it was not directing it to the court sitting. Okay, it was not directing it to the court sitting. Okay. So that is, yeah. So which means that may be personal between both of them. If it's personal, then you take it out of the country, out of the parliamentary. Buhari can sue Nnamdi Kanu personally if they want to. So I don't know about that anyway. I can't conclude that because this is my first time hearing that he said that. I haven't heard that, But let's be honest with what happened is Nigerian government that instigated the problem of Biafran people, the IPOP and the whole thing. So we are talking about the guru. Let's look into other things that's making wave. When Chinwe Telago, I told you, Musa, unfortunately, Musa couldn't give us all the loadouts. This is something that happened in Obibo. Because I'm trying to bring Musa back to see how this thing starts. In Obibo, these people, they were in their home when the police people came. Today, We are talking about this. These guys are in Obibo. The police came, they raided thousands of guys. They skipped them this way and shot all of them. Shot all of them. If it is you, even though you don't have strength, you will go and learn that day. These are people. These are someone's sons and daughter. These are maybe parents. You know, you line these men out this way during Obibo problem and shoot them. They are not carrying gun. They are not carrying anything. So tomorrow you said they are the instigators. It's not person that, you know, it's not person that just started tomorrow. That is the problem. It's person that have been starting years. If they didn't push these guys to war, all things that we are facing today, we will not be facing those things. This particular problem that happened here, that's why they call Abakari a super cop, because of what he did here. He wasted the life of these youths. He wasted their life. I hope that, you know, we shouldn't just always think like, you know, that we are not from the Southeast. This will not meet us. Forgetting that you have friends from the Southeast. One day you may decide to go meet your friend and you become a victim of this that you refuse to speak. If you're in Nigeria, whatever tribe you are, and you are keeping short and think you are safe, one day it may affect you. But when you say the truth, you will become a victor when time comes. But when you refuse to say the truth, you become a victim. Truth sets you free. They say truth is bitter, but it sets you free. That's why wherever you are, whether you are from Biafra land, whether you're from Yoruba land, whether you're from Northern land, like, you know, it's good to say the truth. You know, don't bring one-sided arguments. Like Obi, we always give people privilege to speak the right. You know, we want you guys to know the right. Anyway, well, let's look on to, you know, very soon now the Kanu case is coming. Now the Kanu case is coming in the court. So let's see, how can this case be done? What do you think? You know, the case in the court, how can we go through? What will you do? What best way can the people tackle it? The Nigerian government have set the military to block their road so that the IPOP members will not get to court. They have said the military that if the youths are going on group that day, they should definitely detain them or open fire on them. These are the strategy to distract those youths. It's intimidation. Are we now in colonial days? Are we getting colonized by the Northerners? The Easterners, you cannot move again. When you move, you got killed. When you move, you got beaten. Biafran land does not belong to the North. If the Biafrans tell you that they want to leave, why is the North holding them there? Before the creation of North, before the creation of Nigeria, there is Biafra land. Before the creation of Nigeria, people can speak. People can say what they like. The court case of Nnamdi Kanu is coming. And how do they want people to respond? How do they want people to respond? So we are going now to block the way so that when youths, you know, traveling that day, they will hijack them. Maybe, you know, put one allegation on their head. Maybe if they try to run or something, they will shoot open bullet on them. What Nigerian government is doing, forgetting that one day this youth may learn other way to defend themselves, and then it will be a problem. The problem of unknown gunmen we are seeing today is underground work that Nigerian government have caused for years. They traumatize these boys. When they are going on their own, they beat them up. They do all sorts of things to these boys. Today, the boys have to rise up somehow to defend themselves. It's only a mad person. It's only an idiot that you always want to kill that will stay there and watch you. Look at what happened to even Israel. If you attack Israel slowly, they will attack you powerfully. They don't give a damn. So this is what we have to say. If you are a mindful human being, you ask the Nigerian government to turn their tone down. They should go on dialogue. Even when the argument is bitter, they should always go on that dialogue, because that's the only way out. Without that, every Sonny says, blocking the way for people not to witness the court case is what I don't understand, though. Yeah, that's why the militaries are there. The militaries are there just to block the way, so that on 21st, the people will not have access to go to Abuja. So if you are going to Abuja, maybe they will try to open gun on you guys, the people, or do some sort of thing that is not good, which is very bad. You know, this is how Hitler starts. You know, every race keeping quiet. I find that people keeping quiet. Like, one thing I love Igbos, I must say this, one thing I love Igbos, Igbos refuse to keep quiet when people are being dealt with, when people are being attacked, whether Igbo, you are Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, whatever it is, Igbos always stand up for you. That's one good thing I love Igbos about. When people are being oppressed, Igbos stand out for you. Igbos will never keep quiet and watch other tribes being killed, being destroyed, because Igbos know that one day it may come against them. But other tribes, when they keep quiet, when it come against them, they big timely. Igbos supposed to shut their mouth, but still they have the courage to speak for them and say, no, they should be free. That they should be free. Nnamdi Kanu case is coming, and we hope, and you know, that the Nigerian government will not postpone the case, that they will bring him to the court, heard and sound. People will have a glimpse of him. He can be able to wave to his millions and thousands of supporters around the world. People that have died and sacrificed for him. People that still subordinate to them. People that comes online and cried Biafra, this Biafra, that every day online. People that call him our savior. The Nigerian government should not do no harm to him and bring him out to say hi to his people, irrespective of whatever crime they put against him. And also, we know what is going on in Kenya, that Nnamdi Kanu's case was heard in Kenya, and it was heard a few weeks ago. We know that what Nnamdi Kanu's case was heard in Kenya a few weeks ago. Then they adjourned it. Kenya president still remained adamant that he was not aware on what plays against Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, that everything was done behind his back. So who to who? But when the courts try to probe that, because Kenya's sovereignty is at stake. If Kenya is surrendering their sovereignty to Nigeria, then we should know. This is what makes Benin Republic could not hand over Sunday Igboho, because Benin Republic is a sovereign nation. A sovereign nation means that you walk according to your rules and regulations. You walk according to your rules and principles without being intimidated by anybody, without being commanded by anybody. Benin Republic shows it there. As a French country, they show it there and ask Nigeria to peace off, that there's law first. What happened? Nigeria pissed off. They came with scorn. Then Benin tell them, no, we are not going to do this. We are going to follow the normal legal procedures. If you guys cannot wait for that legal procedures, you guys should piss off. But Kenya, in this case, surrendered their sovereignty to Nigerian government. And such a thing is worrisome to Kenyans entirely. I'll read this anyway. Guys, we still have more 7 minutes to go. Then we can call this in a day. I will thank you guys for coming and say, honestly, sir, what the army is trying to do is to subdue the people, dehumanize and intimidate the people. So when the people react, they will see the means and opportunity to kill them. This is merely to have the reason to hold on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and not to bring him to court. Who is this? Junior, I somehow agree with you, because what I'm saying here is exactly what you are saying. So my house is warm. What I'm seeing here is exactly what you are saying. We hope not, because Nnamdi Kanu have done nothing wrong. Nigerian government have not proved him wrong. They are, in fact, he is supposed to sue the government, because the government is holding him against his will. They have attempted to kill him many times. Luckily to him, he escaped. So Nigerian government should be persecuted. Nigerian government acted like terrorists. We should all know that the government is the one instigating the problem. Nnamdi Kanu court case, we hope the whole thing went well. Because what we are seeing with the Nigerian government and the Nigerian police, they are just going another way, in blood-sucking level. But God will overshadow them in all area of their plans. Guys, where we are continuing to go now, we have continue to look onto this. We ask that the Nigerian government should release Chinwe. After all the case they have, Nigerian government pick up Chinwe again. The DSS pick Chinwe up. I want the DSS to release Chinwe. Chinwe have done no wrong. It's nothing wrong to wear Nigerian clothes. There's nothing wrong about that. They should go and fix these roads. They should go and work for the people. That's why people are agitating. They should, introduce dialogue. That's why we have dialogue. All they are trying to do to intimidate people, to suck more life, but that will not work for them. We had all sorts of things these people have done. You see, these are young youths that they killed in Obibo. And the blood of these youths will continue to haunt them everywhere they are. Personally, I don't support any violence. Whether you are Biafran, you are Arewa, you are Duduwa, I don't support those things. I love the world that people can be able to dialogue and everybody go his own way. If you work together, then you guys can march together and do things together. I don't want in a world of oppression. You oppress others in order to make yourself good. So guys, I'll thank you guys for watching some of our program tonight. And if you have a time, please, I ask you guys to join our Facebook and other of our program online. You check out our Tuesdays and probably have our YouTube channel. Very important, guys. You see other views. I thank those that are coming to contribute tonight too. I thank Musa for sharing his own inputs. Unfortunately, he could not give more time because maybe his internet could not give that time for him to share more input about his view on the Biafra struggle. Also, I thank those that communicate and that those people are actually particularly like somebody that say, give him chance to speak. It's good for you to give people chance to speak. I so much appreciate that words when it asks to give people chance to speak. So I know that if you guys are coming for Nnamdi Kanu's case, just, be careful and go wisely. I don't tell people to back out because I hate backing out for something, but just be careful and go wisely. Definitely, we hope that victory comes here. So guys, in saying that, I must call it a day for today. I will thank each and everyone that comes to the Lawube program today. We ask you please subscribe to our YouTube, like our Facebook, Instagram, and all that, and share to your friends. So I hope you enjoy this program tonight, and I hope to see you guys next week. Stay safe and enjoy yourself. One more, I would like to play this, Man, don't come mighty. Woo. Okay, thank you guys for watching. So I just say thank you guys for watching my program tonight, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. You take good care of yourself and enjoy. Thank you for calling in. Thank you, everyone. Please continue to share, and please make sure you like our Facebook, our YouTube, wherever you're watching for. Please, thank you very much, and stay safe. See you all next week. Unfortunately, some of our guests could not connect because of I don't know what the problem it is. We have to keep saying they couldn't connect through the video, and I don't want to show people without the video. Thank you, guys. So I hope if you're watching also against, please, thank you very much. Maybe you still have opportunity for us next time. We can sit together and talk. And thank you, Musa, for sharing your view. I so much respect your view. I hope many people respect your view too. And that goes very well. Thank you and stay safe. Lawube, the future you see.